This puzzle here is a lot like my story. This is the hardest puzzle I've ever had to put together. I have worked on it for months off and on. I want to finish it. I'm determined to finish this puzzle because as you can see, I've got a lot of pieces that need to be put into place. But I've got some of it done, some of it on the top, some of it on the bottom. It's coming along. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my September goals video, my September writing goals. And wow, where has the time gone? Like, it's already been another month. And this is crazy. Like, this year is also just flying by, just like 2020 did. And we're still in a pandemic and the world is still crazy. But I am still writing, and that's been the one constant thing in my life. And so I am still working on 6th grade changes. If you have been following my channel, you know I have been working on the story because I have discovered that it is not ready. I thought several months ago, at the beginning of the year even, I thought I was going to publish this book this year, but now that I have taken a step back and I've looked at it and I had someone give me feedback on it, I know it needs so much more work. So I'm working on it right now. I'm still plugging away at 6th grade changes. I will be continuing to do that this month because it's on my mind and I'm determined to get it done. Now, I have had to skip ahead a little bit because you know how like sometimes when you're writing and you just don't want to work on that scene right now. You want to skip ahead and you want to work on another scene, or you want to skip ahead and work on another section that's maybe a little easier to work on. So that's actually what I've been doing. Now, the way I'm organizing this story is by month. So I'm going to make each chapter a month. So August is chapter 1, September is going to be chapter 2. So currently I'm at 19,000 words, which is awesome, just over 19,000 words. And what I've been doing is I have been adding new scenes to my story, and then I've also been taking some scenes that I've already written and transferring them to the new document and changing up those scenes a bit and making them better. So I'm basically just trying to put this puzzle together. I'm trying to fit it all together. So I'm going to be continuing to do that this month. So that is going to be goal number 1. Now, goal number 2 is I'm going to be revisiting the Storm Chaser story. So a couple of weeks ago, I was just thinking about the Storm Chaser story. I was thinking about how much fun I had writing that story, and I haven't looked at it since January, or at least I hadn't at that point. I hadn't looked at it since January. So a couple of weeks ago, I spent a weekend just reading the entire story. And I know I said it was a hot mess, but actually, I really think it's really good. I'm like so excited about this story. I love the Storm Chaser story like so much. And I know that it needs some work though. I come up with a few more scenes that I think I want to add to the story. And I feel like since it's been so long since I have read this story, I kind of have given myself some distance from it, so I can kind of look at it with a more critical eye and maybe fix some plot points here and there and make the story stronger, make it better. But yes, I'm so excited about the Storm Chaser story. But yeah, it's been so long since I have worked on the Storm Chaser story, and gosh, I just love that story so much. So I think what I'm going to do is when I need a break from 6th grade changes, I might pop over to the Storm Chaser story and maybe add a few more scenes to it and see how I can make that story better. So yay, maybe I can publish that story next year. I don't know. It would be kind of cool if I did publish that story, because when I published One Big Mess, like One Big Mess was my Nanowrimo story for 2019, and the Storm Chaser story was my Nanowrimo story for 2020, and so I published One Big Mess this year. So what if I published like the Storm Chaser story the next year? That would be kind of cool if my Nanowrimo stories were the first ones that I published. But yeah, if you want to though, you can revisit my Nanowrimo videos from last year when I was working on the Storm Chaser story. So I'll put some links down below and maybe some cards up there at the top, and you can check out those videos, and also check out my Storm Chaser video, the one I did when I was, not a storm chaser video, I wasn't storm chasing. If you could check out my video that I did after I finished the first draft of it, I was like so excited. I'll put that up there at the top so you can totally check that out. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that because now I'm on goal number 3. Because speaking of NaNoWrimo is going to be just around the corner, and I think this month I'm gonna go ahead and get a head start on my Preptober. And I know what story I'm going to do for NaNoWrimo, but I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I'm going to make a different video in October for that, but I know what story I'm going to do, and it's going to be exciting, but I'm going to need to do a little bit of research on it, and I'm going to make some notes on it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm really excited about that. So I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to give away too much. I don't want to reveal what project I'm working on, but that is coming up soon. Alright, that's gonna do it for me. Those are my September goals, and I'm really excited about this month. I hope to get a lot done on all of the stories that I'm working on. Bye!